social networking kind of thing. Good. All right. How many of you this is the one thing I want you to do. If you get nothing from this entire talk, the entire time that I talk to you, I want you to go home. Anything that you text, email, send a picture, anything like that, does it ever go away once you send it? No. Never. Any text, email, picture, site you go to, once you put it on the internet, it is tattooed on there. Forever. Anything you do is there for the rest of your life. You should think of it. The internet is not ground that you can just dig something out of and take it away and leave a hole. What the internet does is just paints over what was already there. So the old paint that was under the new stuff, does it go away? No. It's just covered. And if you have the right tools and know how to do it, you can take off that other layer and see what was underneath. Who's that? Vanessa Hudgens. Again. She's hot. Just saying. What's she famous for? Yeah, High School Musical. She's been in all of them. She's been a Mickey Mouse girl since she was like 4. A superstar. She's on tour with, I don't know if we've covered this. I have rules. Things that are not allowed in my classroom. Justin Bieber and cats. And if you do something really cool, you can add something to that wall that is no longer allowed in my classroom. Hey there. Huh? Who are you? Hi, Brianna. What's your last name?
Okay.
Are you on my roll? You are? Okay. Who did I tell? Who was she supposed to sit?
Right.
There we go. How handy was that? So, she's been a superstar her entire life. Since she was like 4. She was on the Mickey Mouse Club, and she's been in movies and all this stuff, ever since then. The only problem is she has one very, very bad habit. You know what it is?
Sending pictures.
Yeah. And by pictures, you mean naked pictures.
Yeah.
She likes to take naked pictures of herself and send them to her boyfriend. The only problem is, she then breaks up with him. And he, of course, being a stupid boy, makes the mature decision to just realize, oh, well, it's for the best, and he just deletes the pictures, right? No. He sends them to every friend he's got, posts them on the internet, and all of a sudden, her naked body is everywhere. And now, let's bring this down to your world. I know the boy you're dating right now, you love him and you're going to be together forever. I hate to burst your bubble, but you're not. In fact, you're probably going to break up with him next week. And then date somebody else. And then you're going to break up with them a week later. And then maybe the next one will be like 10 days and blah, blah. However, every new guy that you date, every bad decision you make, of maybe taking pictures that you shouldn't, and sending them, every chance you take is one more chance for you to be sitting on the bus one morning and all of a sudden an arm come up over your shoulder, somebody's cell phone that you don't even know who they are, and they've got a picture of you naked on it. Boys are stupid. Boys do not take getting broken up with well. 7th and 8th grade boys are dumb. Do not make a bad choice. Because once you send it, does it ever go away? No. Your naked butt is tattooed out there. All right? Learn from Vanessa Hudgens. And what I would like you to do is, this is your first assignment. You've got 3. Your first assignment. From now on, type what you want. Take whatever picture you want. Before you press send, count to 5. All right? On anything. Any Facebook message, any wall post, any text, any picture that you send, count to 5. And I want this thought to go through your head. This is forever. Never goes away. Okay? Just do that. It's 5 seconds of your life. You've got plenty of seconds, I promise you. Just before you respond to that text, that idiot sends you a text. Hey, if you love me, send me a picture. He's an idiot. Count to 5. Any kind of picture. Any. Even with your, so right now, the right person knows how to manipulate a picture, I can make anybody look like anything. Before you press send on anything, count to 5 or 10 or 15 or 20, anything. Just count and think, okay? Now, all you Facebook people, how many of you have privacy settings on your Facebook? That's not that fancy. Please, 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 please. Assignment number 2. I want you to go home tonight. Log into your Facebook. On the right-hand corner of the screen, right about in here, it'll say My Profile or Profile. My Profile.
Account.
My Account. Very good. Thank you. You click on My Account. It'll pop down. It'll say like Log Out, Edit Friends. The first 2 will be Account Settings, Privacy Settings. I want you to click on Privacy Settings and set it to at least Friends Only. How many users does Facebook have?
A lot.
500 million. So if you have no privacy settings on your Facebook account, how many people can see everything you do? 500 million. Including every creeper in Nashville. Can you be anything you want to on the internet? Yes. Yes, you can. Go home. It's your second assignment. First one, count to 5 before you press send. Number 2, go home tonight, log into your account, and at least make it friends only. I've got so much, my Facebook profile is Fort Knox. I've got 2 of them. I've got one that I'm friends with some of you on, which I've seen what some of you post. Maybe not so many, I'm not really thinking of any. It's mostly my 8th graders. 8th graders are so dumb. Remember how I used to hate 7th graders? Now I hate 8th graders because they're idiots. But I want you to think about this. Some of my friends have their cell phone number on their Facebook. Oh my God. If you have no privacy settings, how many people now have your cell phone number? 500 million. Some of them have put, I go to Thurgood Marshall Middle School. Oh my God. Some of them have even typed their address. So, keeping that in mind, that's your second. Go home tonight. There's other. You can tweak your privacy. Like you can do whatever you want. Make certain people see certain things. Either do friends only, or you can do friends of friends. However, once you do friends of friends, are you in control of who sees your stuff? No, your friends are. So at least, please go home and just even if you've already got them set, go home and look at them. Especially, you know the Facebook Places? Do you have any friends that does that a lot, where they check in at places and it pops up where they're at? Have you guys seen that yet?
Like Farmville and everything?
No. Where they actually are. It's called Where Am I At, or Facebook Locator, something like that, and they can just check in at places, but then they can tag you and let other people know that you're there. Not cool. Because I want you to think about this. Think about last week when we had, I hope you enjoyed winter break part 2. I thought it was awesome. I got to play a lot of video games. I was happy. And I seriously doubt I'll see you tomorrow when it all comes down to it. Wear your pajamas inside out. So, how many of you, let's just say last week, you got on your Facebook account, you got like 20 new notifications because you're all much more popular than me and I don't get any of them. You go to your friend requests, you got about like 8 or 9 of them. And you go through the first one and it's like, oh yeah, I know her, she's in my class, accept. Oh, I know her. She's in my neighborhood. Accept. Oh, I know him. He knows my brother. Accept. Then the fourth one, it's a name you've never seen before. You click and open it, and the picture. You can't see much, but the picture is a hot dude, man. No shirt, making muscles in the mirror, taking his picture, and you're just like, heck yeah, accept. You're a bunch of liars. You know you do. All of you do. The only problem is 9 out of 10 times, that dude is actually this guy. Let's just call him Terry. Terry sits at home, and by home I mean his parents' basement. He's like 40 and still lives there. He sits there in his underwear, down in the basement, his underwear and like a white beater with like pizza sauce all dried on him and everything. Because that's all he does. And he just sits there, and he just looks at your pictures all day. All day. And then some of you, I don't want you to admit this because I don't want to know, but some of you, I want you to think of your status updates. Some of you actually put in your updates going to this mall with these people. going to this movie theater to see this film at this time. Going to the Smyrna Skate Center, we'll be there at 7:30. Everybody come party. The only problem is your new boyfriend, who is actually Terry, when you updated that, who now knows where you're going to be and exactly what time? Terry. So Terry, for the first time in years, actually decides to come out of his parents' basement, and you're just doing your skating thing, and you're like, and you do your little turn, and there's Terry skating behind you, pulling on his pigtails, looking at you like a gummy bear. Oh, it's Sydney. Turning. So from now on, if you don't know them, do you accept their friend request? No! You do not. You delete it, you ignore it, everything. Number 1, before you press send, count 5. Number 2, go home and check your privacy settings. Number 3, you don't know them, don't talk to them at all. Email, chat, nothing. Ignore them. Because they're called creepers for a reason. There are people out there that want to hurt you. A very small percentage of them physically. They're the ones that I'm most scared of. There are other ones that just, they just want your information. They want your email password so they can mess with you and send out spam. But think about how many of you use a shared computer with your family. What if somehow you gave the wrong information to somebody, they were able to get into your family's computer and get your parents' social security number, your credit card numbers, bank account numbers. You don't want to, I know it's a long chain and it would be hard to do, but there are people out there that can do it. So you gotta be careful. They're creepy for a reason.